Hey everyone, it's the Asset Stacker. Today is Monday, February the 24th, I believe. As you guys that have been following along may know, this bag is the bag that I've used last year and I'll be using it again this year. This is my Constitutional Silver bag. And as you see, it's empty. And Constitutional Silver was the base of my stack when I started stacking. And I have not purchased any Constitutional Silver this year until this weekend. And I was contacted by somebody from one of the ads that I posted, and they said, hey, I have a few coins. They wanted to know if I was interested. And of course, it's not a big purchase. This particular one was a very small purchase, but they lived close to where I'm at, so I didn't have to travel very far to get this. Spot price, I can't remember exactly what spot price was this weekend. I've got it, but I'm using my phone, so I can't to record, so I can't look to see what it was. However, this coin purchase, I purchased it. I paid $58 for everything here. Its melt value, probably somewhere right around between $70 and $75. I can't remember exactly, based on the spot price at the time of purchase. So they wanted to sell it, and they were willing to sell it for under spot. So I agreed to meet them and buy it. And like I said, they were close to me, and even though it was a small amount, it was still worth buying. They only had one 90% silver quarter, and it was a Washington 1944. My favorite dimes, she had one of the Mercury dimes. It's a 1936. I don't believe that there's a mint mark. Some of them. So anyway, it's a 1936. Those were the only two. That's the only two that one quarter, one dime. The rest of them were half dollars. 6 of these half dollars are 40%. And like I said, I don't particularly care for 40% silver. But like I said, I think they were willing to sell these for like $3.50 a piece. At the time of purchase, the melt value alone on these was $4.80 something a piece. So, yeah, I went ahead and picked them up. So they're not my favorite. I really don't actively go after 40% silver. I don't go after 35% silver, which is the war nickels. But I do pick those up if they're part of a package deal. And I will pick these up if they're part of a package deal. But I have a whole guardhouse box full of the 35% silver and stuff, and I really don't want to have to fill up another box. So I'm not actively, like I said, seeking it out, but I will buy if it's part of a package deal and somebody wants to sell it all together, then I'm fine with that. I will pick it up and I'll just throw it into the stack with the others. But there were 3 of the half dollars that are 90% silver. Of course, obviously you have the Ben Franklin. Easy to tell. It's Ben Franklin. All Ben Franklins are 90%. She had one of those. But she also had 2 1964 Kennedy half dollars. And those are 90% as well. So that is the first Constitutional purchase. This is the third, I think, a third purchase of the year for me so far. But this is the first Constitutional purchase. And even though it wasn't much, it's not a lot of coinage. It is coinage that I finally get to start filling up this bag, or at least trying to fill this bag for the year 2025. And this is the first purchases that I get to add to the Constitutional bag. So I am thankful for that. Like I said, you guys, if you're not trying, I know that people are uncomfortable with trying to buy stuff online or buy stuff from people in public and meeting someone you don't know to purchase gold or silver. But you're really missing out on some below spot deals if you're not willing to try that. But if you are willing to try it, you can get some fantastic deals. I mean, you're not going to be able to buy it. I just pretty much base it on the concept of how much are my local coin shops, so my LCSs in my area, how much are they paying? If I was to take what someone is wanting to sell to me, if I was taking that to an LCS, what would that LCS give me for it? That's the same price they're going to give them for it. The difference is if it's a large enough amount, they're going to have to probably do paperwork. There's going to be a paper trail. But if I was to buy it, it's a cash deal. We meet somewhere that's very public. Like I told y'all, if I feel comfortable enough, I'll meet them at like a gas station or a busy gas station or at a Walmart or something like that parking lot. But if I get the vibes, or somebody that I, just get the vibes of being a little bit more careful, especially if it's a large purchase. Now, a small purchase like we did this weekend, that one, I'm not really concerned about a $58 purchase. But if it's, large amounts of money, like $1,000 or more, I'm probably not going to meet you in a parking lot. I've met people at police stations, even under $1,000. I mean, if it's a few $100s, I'll meet you at a police station, and we will go inside the lobby of a police station and we will make the deal inside the police department. And police departments are fine with that. I've never had one yet that said you guys don't need to be doing that. So there's ways to do this that where there's safety. And if people don't want to meet you at if it's a large, especially a large deal where there's a large cash transaction or something like that, and they don't want to meet you at a police station, that's fine. I'm not going to buy it, and that's fine. I'll move on. So there are ways to do this where you can do it safely. So I encourage you, put some ads out, do your Craigslist, do Facebook Marketplace, whatever selling platform that you can think of, put an ad on there. Let people know that you're wanting to buy silver coins, U.S. silver coins, and list what type of coins you're looking for. And you'll get calls, or you'll get messages. People will contact you. And I'm not going to say that every person that contacts you can make a deal with, but there's going to be a lot of deals that you can get. And my stack is worth a lot more than what I've invested into it. Part of that is because the prices of silver and gold have gone up since I've been investing into precious metals. But the biggest majority of it is because most of the purchases that I've made, especially public, like from an ad, most of those are under spot deals. And I'm making money. If I wanted to turn around and sell it, I could sell it instantly and make money on it, just like a local coin shop does. The difference between me and a local coin shop is they buy to sell, I buy to hold, and that's the difference. But we're still buying with their customers are my customers, and we're still paying relatively the same prices. Sometimes I pay a little bit more than they will because I don't have to worry about trying to sell it and make a profit. This is not my living. This is just my investment. So, this is my hedge against what could come. So that's what it is. So anyway, I've done videos on this in the past to try to explain how you guys could get great deals on silver and gold. But it's just up to you if you want to do it, if you don't. But I appreciate you watching. Don't want the video to go too long. That's kind of a small purchase. Don't need a long video for that. But yeah, we finally got some constitutional silver. Like I said, this Friday, there's supposed to be a coin show coming up. Lord willing, I'm going to try to go to that and hopefully be able to get some footage in there. Sometimes they let you record, sometimes they don't know. But more than getting footage, I hope that I get to get some purchases that I can bring back and show you guys what we get. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully that'll be able to come out next weekend. I hope everything goes as planned. But between here and there, remember, do everything you can to kind of get ready for the chaos that's in the world. You never know what you're going to be faced with, so keep stacking.